What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Blue Sparks here, and today I have a Beerus deck list for you guys from the Dragon Ball Super card game. Now, this deck is not meant to be taken seriously. It is more for fun. I did join a tournament. I surprisingly got second place. I don't know how, but this is really just like a stall deck for Beerus to get his effect off for the endgame win. You're not ever really going to attack your opponent's leader. You're really just using these cards in the deck to defend yourself and to defeat the army of cards that he has on his playfield. So, okay, so of course the leader is definitely going to be Beerus. Now, with this first effect, before he awakens, when you attack with him, if you have 3 or more energy, I can choose up to one card my opponent has that has an energy cost of 2 or less and KO it. So if he has 2 cards on his field that have an energy cost of 2, and I attack, I could just choose the one that I'm not attacking and quickly knock him out, and then have a chance to knock out the other, just to empty out his field more. And then now when you awaken him, when you have 4 or less life, and you awaken him, is really where you get the big effect. So the first effect, of course, is when it attacks, it's auto, by the way. So when this card attacks, you draw 1 card, then choose up to one of your opponent's cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and KO it. So now you don't even need a certain amount of energy to KO a card. You can just KO that energy cost of 3 or less. And then its other effect, which is the effect you really want to get, is you have to tap 16 energy and you win the game. That's the effect that we are trying to go for with this deck. So that's the actual guy that we're going to be using, our leader, the God of Destruction, Beerus. Now we are going to start with more of the stall cards. So first we have 4 Human Shield Krillin, 4 blockers, 1 cost. 4 Guardian North Kai, another 1 cost blocker. Then we have 4 Taunting Piccolo, a 2 cost blocker, and then 4 Sun Goten Family of Justice, a 2 cost blocker. These guys are used to help block any attacks that you need to block. Also, too, this deck is a blue/green deck, so that way you have the best of kind of the both worlds, because you need certain effects. So those are all the blockers of the deck. Next, I only put 2 in of energy boost Beerus. I don't think I really need more of him. Pretty much his effect, of course he has double strike, but you're really using him for a second effect and to, of course, attack his opponent's field that has high power, so that way it helps you push. So his auto effect is when you play the card, if you have 5 or more energy, I can choose up to one of my opponent's battle cards and KO that card. So another KOing card. Then we have 3 Tenacious Vegeta, and we're going to use that for his revenge effect. So when this card is attacked, the other card will be KO'd. And also too, it cannot be attacked by a leader card. So that automatically eliminates 1 card that can attack it. So just from that, it's a perfect defensive card just for him, just for that sake, to KO a card that's just in case. And then we have 2 Energy Power Gotenks, and with this card, when it attacks the leader card, your opponent has to drop 1 card from their hand to the drop area. So that way you can just kind of like decrease their hand a little bit while you're decreasing their field. So you're KOing their field and KOing their hand with this Energy Power Gotenks. These are really just the attackers. I'm just like breaking it down. Now here's more of the support cards, the extra cards. Some of them are people that you play, but it's really support cards. So 4 full power energy, negate the attack. Then I can choose up to one of my opponent's battle cards and it costs of 1 or less and KO that card. Then we have Whis' Coercion, and what this card does is negate the attack, and I can choose one of my energy and untap it. It's pretty much a free cost, but it's just to help negate an attack. You don't want to take too much damage. You just want to get to the damage point of awakening him and then have your defensive cards. And then another support, which is an actual unit to have, is 2 Sun Goten Family of Justice. During your turn, when you combo with this card, I can choose up to one of my opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 3 or less and KO it. So using him for comboing when you're attacking. Then 3 Sensu Beans. The Sensu Bean gives you 5,000 power till the end of your turn, and then you can untap 2 of your energy. So this is going to be used for another extra card for comboing as well, to get more energy out on the field. But here, this is really for helping increase power of your cards to help push through their stronger cards that cost, like, say, 20,000. And then next we have 4 of the Bulma God Tempter. And with this card, I can get Search Out for Whis. And it'll also be a nice defense on the field, because I can use it for the defense as well. The 5,000 and the 5,000 0 cost, pretty good. And I can use it for searching. And then 3 of Whis, the Resting Attendant. Now, I know this is kind of weird because I only have 3 Whis that I could actually search in, but it's still just will clog up, you know, my hand with Whis and Bulma. I have a chance to keep these 3 in the deck, just in case. So I could shorten the deck out a little bit to get to the cards that I really, really need. Now, with this one is when the card is played, I add 1 card from the top of my deck to my energy. That's the reason why it's there. Next, we have 3 Objection, and with this, when I activate this card, I choose 1 card from my hand and add it to my energy. So it helps speed up the energy in the deck, so I can get to the effect of Beerus God of Destruction faster to end the game. Now, it's not going to be that fast, of course. There's not really much you can really do with the first set with this type of deck. I mean, really, I guess when the second set comes, the deck is going to be completely fixed, so it can actually be competitive and not just for fun. And then the last card is 4 Energy Boost Majin Buu. Really just 1 cost, like a draw card. That's just pretty much what it is. So that's the whole deck that I have for Beerus. It's meant to be for fun, to just get that one last effect off. I'm going to zoom in closer. There we go. So it's just a way to just have fun, kick back and have fun. I have a competitive deck. I have 2 actually, and I will do deck lists of them later on. One of them is a Ginyu deck, and the other one is a Vegeta deck. So I hope you guys look forward to that. But now, let me know what you guys think of this deck. It's just for fun, really. It's not meant to be competitive. Maybe if you have any suggestions to make this competitive, tell me in the comments. That would be perfect for me. Just tell me any suggestions you have of this deck. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.